All right, welcome back, tasters, to this episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. We're kind of going to do a little bit something different. We're going to taste some Christmas cookies and just kind of see how they play along with bourbon and
pair up with the bourbon. Yeah.
Yep. You know, you're going to be eating a lot of cookies usually around Christmas time, and you're certainly going to be having something to drink probably with it. So
You better put the when you edit this, the background music needs to be that country song with
George Strait.
yeah,
Christmas cookies.
Dude, I love that song.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, it's so good.
We probably get copyrighted.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. You think George Strait's looking?
No, well, YouTube automatically scans.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, that's
when
right.
I upload the video.
That's too. Maybe we can get his permission.
Yeah, I'll give him
George.
a call.
Let's use your song laden with sexual innuendo.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be about cookies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
For
about
our-
cookies, all right.
For our bourbon video, you might be down.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking the RD one Impurana finished,
And I'm drinking Buffalo Trace.
Good old Buffalo. That's that's not a bad. That's usually about the time of year you find it kind of around here.
Yeah.
Every once in a while you'll find it other times, but this stuff's already pretty, spice forward, obviously with the Impurana, but
Oh yeah, you got to think it'd be good with a speculoos cookie.
yeah, speculoos cookies. Like,
Yep.
if you go to Aldi's, you need to get yourself some of these guys.
Yep.
They are probably my favorite Christmas cookie, even over homemade ones.
Yeah, dude. They're and they have different varieties of them even now during the holiday. But I still think this original one's the best.
Me too.
They make a vanilla one though that's wildly good, like a straight almond one.
The almond one,
Awesome.
yeah. And they're super good too. But
The old original windmill.
oh yeah, that you already know going into it that those are gonna
Meld
go
off of
so
each other.
good.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah.
I gotta think bourbons in general are gonna go good with like a good spiced cookie, like the nutmeg or the cinnamon and the nuttiness.
Mm-hmm.
Just awesome, man. Because
Absolutely.
even plain old Buffalo Trace, man, it's really, really good.
Yeah. And that's a cool thing too about, like you said, you pretty much just about any bourbon that you're gonna have is gonna work with probably any of these.
Yeah.
Now these ones I made. This one is a toasted bourbon or toasted pecan and bourbon shortbread. So
Oh, yeah, that's good.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be better even with like something a little more bourbon rounded.
Yep.
High pop.
That's the challenge of doing videos with families.
Shane's house.
Yeah, no, especially here.
No, I got a little guy and a dog now too running around. So
Yeah. See, my poor boys, I leave them at home during the day. They're not locked up in their little kennels or anything. They have a whole area to play in, but as soon as they see people at home,
oh yeah,
that's all they want to do after 9 hours. So I got to pour more. I'm going to try it with a different one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see. These got some mint in them. I'm almost kind of excited to see how they taste like a rye.
Mm-hmm.
I think I better do it.
Yeah, you're right. I think that it'd be cool to. That's the way to go, and maybe
Oh, yeah.
chocolate mint kind of thing.
Yep. Yeah, I think a nice rye would be play off that mint well. This is the single barrel store pick peerless. They're straight rye whiskey, but store pick doesn't matter. Their rye whiskeys are great. They haven't had a bad peerless yet.
I'm gonna try it with mine with this cranberry one because
You're still working on the Amberana one?
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. That cranberry tartness kind of cuts through there pretty good.
could see that being good with a mint.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of mint cookie. How's that with the cranberry?
Pretty good. They almost kind of contrast a little bit in a good way. They're kind of counterpoint to each other. The cookie's obviously buttery and a little tart from the cranberry, and this is spicy and
Oh, sure.
that's kind of cool. It really accentuates the butteriness of the shortbread.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of sweet.
That was a minty, fudgy, cakey cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, it brings out the mint, and then it gives it like this note of like, almost like a sugary cookie dough kind of.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it actually, the chocolate goes kind of toward the background.
Mm-hmm.
It really brings out the mint flavor.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really good. Really good. I also got to think, yeah, that's a walnut semi-sweet cocoa
Oh man,
round cut cookie. I think that would
go good with this Ambierana.
Yeah, I think that would. These cookies are they're almost like they're not sweet. I don't consider them sweet. They're like a really bittersweet kind of cocoa flavor, and they're really, really good with coffee.
Oh,
like they're meant to, like most cookies are. But
I dig that cookie just on its own, but together, these are really cool because the bourbon is obviously a little bit sweet on the palate.
Sure. Yeah, this was my wife's first time making. My grandma used to make them. She'd cook them a little longer and get them like crispier.
Nice.
And I like them both ways, but I just like that it's not an overly sweet. It's more like a biscuit almost, with the walnuts.
I dig that.
Yeah, I mean it is. I love them.
There's enough sweet things floating around, especially around the holidays and Christmas time. Man, it's kind of good to have something like that, but not super sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I think would be good with a really nutty cookie like that? Dickel.
Yeah, or Jim Beam.
Or Beam, yeah. A Dickel 15, though, man, that would be awesome.
Really, really good. That's so just rich and like a leather book.
Yeah.
Dusty leather book.
Yep.
As it is.
Yeah, that would really play on that kind of like the nuttiness. And
I might sing a little bit of that with this pre-less double oak rye.
I think I'm gonna have to try. I have a bottle of the 15-year-old Dickel open.
Oh, do you?
After I finish this, yeah. I'm gonna grab that because I want to try that too. I also want to try that with the almond speculous.
Oh yeah.
I think our regular speculous not made with almonds, are they? They got nuts in them or no?
Nope.
I'm thinking of
They have the almond ones you'd know.
Yeah, they got the chunk of slivered almonds on the back, don't
pressed
they?
into them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You would definitely know. What are these guys?
Those are like classic. I think they're German spritz cookies.
Oh, okay.
Got to have that special like machine that you pump them out of.
Okay.
They're usually like a really good sugar cookie kind of. I mean, super simple and really classic. Just
yep. Oh yeah, a little almond.
Almost, yeah. There you go.
Yep.
That's the flavor of them.
Of that, almost like marzipan.
Yeah.
Man, that goes about perfectly with that.
Really?
Ambierana.
Adds a little bit of the cinnamon, kind of the spices. Yeah, it takes a little bit to make from what I watched from Jess making them, it takes a little bit to get the batter or whatever you call it together. But once you pump it into that gun, and you're just blasting out shapes, and then you switch the disc to do a different,
That's cool. Sounds like something the Germans would come up
Oh,
with.
yeah, absolutely. Making cookies with a gun.
Right.
With a Luger.
Mechanical, just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Right after they lost the war, they decommissioned all these grease guns and turned them into cookie makers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising, man, how good I think you always get wine with food.
Yeah.
Even beer with food. You don't always get bourbon or whiskey or rye with food.
No, you don't.
And man, you're kind of missing out sometimes.
Especially with like a really good steak.
Oh yeah.
Or prime rib.
Absolutely.
Or barbecue.
Yeah.
It's gonna
go
so well.
Yep.
With that, even I'm like a hand cut. I'd rather have hand cut fries with my steak than like a baked potato.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think when I was younger, like the baked potato was like the thing, all covered up in shit. Now, absolutely, I'd rather have it a more simple way. Yeah. Especially steak fries are like, they're the best, man. Some coarse sea salt.
Oh yeah, or like I don't know. I make kind of like my own spice blend, like a seasoned salt almost.
Oh sure.
And man, just like a seasoned fry, tossed in a bowl. Yeah, I'll just eat that for lunch.
Yep. Dickle time.
Yeah, I got the Peerless Double Oak Rye now in mind. I was really interested to see.
It sounded like most of the cookies tasted pretty darn good with it.
Yeah.
With the oh no, you were drinking the RD1.
I had the
RD1
before.
Okay. Yeah, Amber Honest stuff, man. It's like a natural fit for Christmas cookies.
Oh,
it really almost is. I'd be interested to see the double oak though, as goes out with things. And I have the Dickel 15-year sleeper bourbon.
It is, man. Like,
yep. We got a. This is a normal bottle that I found, but we got a store pick from our local guy, and everybody's raved. I got to open mine up, but everybody's raved about it.
You haven't had it yet?
No. I just opened this one, so I didn't want to have another. But
man,
everybody that I see that drank, they're like, "Dude, nice job on this pick."
And it's like an 18-year.
Yeah, it's that's right, because they're minimum of 15. But
I tell you what, though, that
I gotta go with this walnut,
that cocoa walnut cookie
with that
really good with the Peerless Double Oak Rye.
I'm thinking it's gonna go good with the Dickel.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it with this minty thing here. You don't get a whole lot of mintiness out of this.
Oh god, dude. It accentuates the nuts. It really does. I mean, it brings the walnut flavor out because Dickel's already kind of like peanut forward. Like, holy cow, that is ultra nutty. That is awesome. How that thing is like a literal fudge.
What's a brownie cookie?
Yeah. I had it with a little bit of the Peerless single barrel normal rye before, and I thought it played pretty well. But that double oaked, that's on a whole different level, man.
Obviously, it really brings out the chocolate.
Accentuates it.
Oh yeah. But it does bring out a little bit. Like if you drink this by itself, it's not very minty. But I mean, obviously with the mint in there, it's going to bring out some of those notes. But
sure. Yeah, I think if you had a rye with like a mintier profile, I think it'd pull out a little more of that mint.
Oh yeah,
like this straight rye whiskey I got the mint more than I got the chocolate.
Yep.
I guarantee you take some of that Jack bonded rye.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna taste like a stick of
like a
winter
candy
cane.
Yeah, like a spearmint.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think this cookie, I gotta tell my wife, I think that's a great one to try with different whiskeys.
I think so too,
because it doesn't overpower stuff, but it's got like a nice balance of sweetness and nuttiness. And
that one, I think, in the Speculous.
Oh yeah, Speculous. I think Speculous can be good with that.
I don't think you can go wrong.
Yeah.
Right. But honestly, it's kind of cool. Like, here, I'm gonna try a little bit of that shortbread again. I love shortbread, so my wife's family has a pretty good percentage of Scotch.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Scottish.
A lot of Scottish.
Yep.
And obviously, Scotch shortbread. It's kind of their thing, my wife makes it every year on Black Friday, and then you cut it up, put it in a tin, and let it age until Christmas.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
And it is wonderful.
Yeah.
Especially with Scotch ale. The Scotch ale, like how fruity and stuff they are, it cuts through that buttery.
Oh sure.
Of that shortbread.
Yeah.
Man, this is good too. Like.
Yeah, the Dickel is even better with the Speculous cookie.
I bet.
It just matches so, I mean, because of that nuttiness and that it has, it just matches so perfect with a cookie.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, I think Jim Beam or Knob Creek.
Oh, yeah, Knob Creek.
Any of those. I think Old Granddad 114 would go good with these
Cranberry one, yeah.
Because it's kind of a little bit orange.
Sure.
You know.
That, the cranberry one went really good with the Buffalo Trace.
Oh, it makes sense.
And that's,
the fruitiness of it.
Yeah, that was really good.
Mm.
Really good.
Man.
Yeah, I thought maybe there would be cookies that they went against each other, but it's just like something in each one of them kind of plays off of the bourbon. I think there's enough flavors in bourbon and rye, you know, to kind of catch something right.
Right, no matter what cookie I think you're trying, you're going to come across the flavor that's going to work well with just about anything.
Yep.
Honestly, that's kind of what I've gathered out of this. You can almost put any cookie with any bourbon or rye, or, you know.
Yeah.
And you're going to get different stuff out of it.
And I think that's instead of trying to
pair them,
narrow it down and pair it. Yeah, just try it with different stuff and see like, oh man, I can taste that more. That really brings that out. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. That was not, I didn't really have a plan going into this, but I think that's kind of the moral of the story is bourbon is going to go good with your Christmas cookies and probably desserts in general.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, I don't know how well it would go with like something crazy like a lemon cookie or I don't know.
Yeah,
no,
anything like kind of citrus like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it would do. Swigging on bourbon and you're eating key lime pie or something.
Yeah, I do really enjoy Jack Daniels and lemonade in the summertime.
Oh, sure.
So
okay,
that would go probably good actually. Like I said, with the lemon,
yeah,
that might not be bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think it's pretty much a guarantee that bourbon goes good with cookies. It's not a.
Yep.
And you know damn well it's going to go good with like chocolate chip cookie, even regular. Yeah. That's going to be
pie,
even more so. Pecan pie.
Pecan.
I mean, come on.
Honestly,
apple pie.
Apple.
Yep.
Probably just about any pie.
Yep.
If you've ever had mincemeat pie.
Oh yeah.
I know it's kind of a crazy thing, but I think would go fantastic.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
With that Dickel right there.
Yep.
Or even that Midwinter's Night Dram.
Oh yeah.
Would be really cool.
Yep.
But that's the moral of the story here.
Yeah. Eat cookies with your bourbon.
Yep, definitely. But I don't know. You got anything else?
No, man.
Cool. Cheers, guys. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. Catch you in the next one.